What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another late night Cleveland Guardians trade deadline video for you guys. Gosh, that's a mouthful. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to go over my Guardians trade deadline wish list and see how I've done so far. Of course, the Guardians did make one trade so far, as of course they acquired Noah Syndergaard and they sent Ahmed Rosario's bald ass to the Dodgers, who, by the way, I'm watching right now against the Reds. I heard he hit into a double play. Classic bald man, right? We know that all too well. Wow. But yeah, I'm going to go over my Guardians wish list, and then I'm going to talk about some potential outcomes that I think could happen for the Guardians. What I think the Guardians could do heading into the deadline. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Of course, as of the making of this video, we are now 3 days away from the MLB trade deadline. And up until this point, it's been pretty quiet on the Guardians front. I have heard virtually nothing. Just speculation for the most part. I mean, I have heard that the Guardians are kind of on the fence about whether they're buyers or sellers. We'll see what they do. This series against the White Sox is pretty big in that case, because if we have a big series here, we might go out as buyers and add to this team. But if we stink like we did tonight, we could just say, you know what? It's not really worth it. Let's sell some pieces off. Let's rejuvenate the farm a little bit. Although, let's be honest, the farm doesn't really need rejuvenation. We need to clear it up a little bit, if you ask me. But that's just me. We'll see what they do. But anyways, let's start it off, of course, with my trade deadline wish list. And as you can see, we've already marked off one thing on the wish list. Mid-rotation starting pitcher. Of course, we acquired Noah Syndergaard in the Ahmed trade. Now, if you ask me, I mean, I'm kind of mid on the trade. You know, I didn't really love the trade, but then again, I don't really hate it. You know, you can kind of say Thor is a low risk, very high reward acquisition. If he stinks, oh well. But if he goes out there and we see even a little bit of vintage Thor, oh, it's gonna be fun. But yeah, I mean, of course, the big thing was we got rid of that bald man, right? That was the big thing about that trade. As you can see, I still have outfielder / DH. I still think that is a big time option. Middle reliever is very possible. Bench depth and utility man, I don't really think that's going to happen, but you never know. But now let's talk about some potential scenarios in my Guardians trade deadline predictions. What I think the Guardians could do heading into Tuesday. The first prediction I have: the Guardians will acquire an outfielder. Yeah, it's bold, isn't it? Yeah, I think they will acquire an outfielder. They kind of need one. Oh, but what about Oscar? Well, as we saw tonight, the dude still has that pesky auto swing glitch. My dude swung at 3 pitches that were nowhere near the zone. Yeah, I think we could definitely do a little bit better there. Not saying Oscar is trash. I mean, he has flashes, but he's also shown some shortcomings like that. You know, I see the auto swing glitch has transferred from Ahmed to Oscar. I still think we could definitely use another power bat, though. My number 2 prediction, which actually came true: the Guardians trade Ahmed. Yeah, how about that? I mean, I figured they were probably going to, because, like I said, they needed to clear up some stuff, and they did. So, there you go. Number 3, another thing that we did, sort of. Guardians acquire starting pitcher and reliever. We got our starter. Are we going to go out and get a reliever? I wouldn't mind it. And then we got one of Freeman Arias will be traded. That's a bold one. I think if either one gets traded, it's probably going to be Arias, just the fact that they've played him back-to-back days since the trade, I think he could get traded in the right situation. I think Freeman and Rokia are going to be the platoon of the future. But yeah, I think Arias could easily get traded. Or maybe they trade Freeman. Depends on who they're trying to go after, right? Maybe they're trying to sweeten a deal for someone big, like maybe Lars or something. By the way, homered twice tonight. Yep, he homered twice. Man, imagine if he did that for the Guardians. Oh my God. Ha ha ha. But yeah, man, we'll see if any of these actually happen. We could easily double down on starters, especially if we trade Savale. Because if we trade Savale, that would leave us with a majority rookie rotation with Thor. Can you really trust him to stay healthy? I don't know. Because you would have, of course, Gavin, Logan Allen, Tanner Bybee, and then you would have probably Thor, duh. And then probably a bullpen game, or maybe Tristan should be back soon, I hope. And then we're not going to have Bieber back until September. And who knows where we're going to be by then. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what the Guardians do. It'll be very interesting. And if I were you watching this video right now, I would definitely think about tuning into my MLB trade deadline live stream, where I will have a very special guest as JB Taylor from Walk Off Sports Talk will be joining me for the final hour of the trade deadline. And we're going to react to trades, and hopefully the Guardians make at least one more move before the deadline, because I swear, man, if the only move they make during the deadline is getting rid of Ahmed, I wouldn't be mad, but it'd be very underwhelming considering what we got on the team right now. We don't really have much power in the outfield. We have one of the worst outfields in the majors when it comes to hitting homers and scoring a lot of runs and stuff. But hey, we've got a middle rotation pitcher, but that's really it. We'll see what else they do. Hope you guys tune in for that stream. Should be a banger. And then, of course, we'll see what other teams do, especially the Twins. So, with that being said, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, become a member for exclusive perks like emotes and whatnot. And I hope to see you all tomorrow night, or I guess tonight, with it being Saturday. Yeah, I'll see you guys tonight, Saturday night, for Game 3 of the series against the White Sox. Logan Allen on the mound. Let's see if we can rebound after getting shut out by Tukey. How about that? A pitcher that we once had went out there and shoved against us. Wow. Classic, right? Classic stuff. But yeah, with that being said, guys, hope to see you all tomorrow night or tonight. And we'll see what the Guardians do. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians. 3 days away, baby. I'm out. Bye-bye.